Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Last month, a tragic fire happened in my district in which we lost 12 individuals in a multi-generational home. And it raised the alarm in regards to the availability of multi-generational housing in which grandparents can raise grandchildren and families can live together and support their elders. In following up to my colleague's previous question as well in regards to aging individuals with criminal records, the situation around multi-generational housing, and just the overall availability of affordable housing options for our seniors. Can you share with me what programs and options your agency is looking at and how we can provide housing, whether it be multi-generational or housing in which seniors are sharing spaces with others, and housing which addresses the needs of our most vulnerable aging seniors, including those who are LGBTQ and other demographics that may present barriers to them finding affordable housing in the Commonwealth?
Yes, thank you for that question. So as I mentioned before, we have a program within the Department of Aging that oversees domiciliary care homes. Those homes are not expanding, but those are homes that are in the community and have up to 3 beds and basically allow older adults to reside in a home setting supported within that unit. One of the things that we've been doing, we have what's called a shared program. It's a shared housing and resource exchange. We started it in Pike, Wayne, and Monroe County, and we've expanded since to Adams, Crawford, Union, Snyder, Venango, and Carbon counties because we got some additional fundings to work with. We have plans to expand to Philadelphia, Lackawanna, Montgomery, and Northumberland. And basically what this program does is look to pair up older adults who may have a home or may be in need of assistance with someone who's looking to rent, if it's a home unit, in exchange for perhaps lower rent and helping the older adult, with chores around the house. So that's one program that we have. We have another program that we've applied for funding through the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency, and we've built, it's called the ECHO program. So these are small cottages that are mobile and then can be put on a property of a family member or a friend that's willing to look out for an older adult. So those are 3 different options that we have in terms of housing. But again, for older adults, overwhelmingly affordable housing keeps coming up as one of the biggest concerns that they have. So it's a big issue for Pennsylvania, especially when you consider the numbers in terms of we're at 3.4 million now. Over the next 8 years, the number of individuals over 60 is going to grow to 4 million. So that's almost 1 in every 3 Pennsylvanian. And the number over 85 will probably double based on our projections.
And thank you for that answer. As Pennsylvania ages, I'm sure we're going to see more and more of our older Pennsylvanians who identify as LGBTQ. I know that Philadelphia has, in the last 5 years or so, maybe 10, built affordable senior housing for those who identify as LGBTQ. Have you seen other examples of that across the Commonwealth? And second, I just want to follow up a little bit more on the multi-generational housing. I work with a group in Philadelphia called Grants as Parents, and we are seeing a growing number of grandparents, of course, caring for their grandchildren and needing to find affordable housing that welcomes them and has the resources for them as seniors, but also the resources they need to care for their grandchildren. And that housing is not really existing. And I'm not sure if you're having any conversations about that with PHFA, public housing authorities, or other housing agencies across the Commonwealth.
I have not, but I actually visited William Way in the housing unit that you're referring to, and but I'm not familiar with other types of housing for LGBT older adults. We are planning to have a follow-up to a summit that the department held back in 2018, so perhaps that's an issue that we can take up as one of the subjects of importance to that community.
Thank you so much. Thank
you.
you for your consideration, and I think as we move forward, understanding that Pennsylvania's diversity also reflects in the diversity of how our families grow and live together. And so I hope that we can find housing options that meets the diverse, growing, and aging population of Pennsylvania. Thank you very much.
Thank you.